Toyota Park is the venue. Seattle Sounders' second road game of the 2012 MLS season against Chicago Fire, looking to extend their best 5-game opening sequence in franchise history.
Yes, Hurtado comes in for a slightly injured Patrick Ioni. That's the start there in the middle. Zach Scott, our man of the match last game, unfortunately finds himself on the bench, but Adam Johansson spit, he's back in. We're going to see what he's going to bring us. At the threats, you got the speed up front. Patrick Nearco, Dominic Oduro. A couple big, fast Ghanaians up front. Oduro's been scoring goals, a big threat. Pardo is the man.
The Sounders coming into this game, 5th in the West, Chicago 4th in the East. Their 2-1-2 record against the Sounders 3-1-1. Here we go at Toyota Park for Chicago Fire.
It can very well be situations where you know you're not going to win the ball, but what you're trying to do is just eliminate the opportunity for him to score the goal. Jeff Park did a great job there in doing that.
Sorry, Casey, just saying Niarco making a run on, but here he is for the second time with Oduro in the box. He goes around there, Gonzalez up towards Oduro, it will come for Palladini! Terrific defending by Ozzy Alonso. That is a brave, brave block.
It's a fantastic block from Ozzy, something we see over and over again. But there's just too much space in the Sounders box, too many players open. It's a nice little cross, but look at Palladini wide open at that far post. That's very dangerous, but Ozzy's able to come through and make the block.
Dominance from the corners so far is all Chicago. Grazzini's ball is a very good one. Pardo got his head to the ball. Sperling may just have put him off at the critical moment and got the touch. Danger for the Seattle Sounders from set pieces.
Yeah, fantastic whip cross in the box.
Through by Gonzalez. Will get it back from Eddie Johnson. Just Montero in the area. He can find Montero with the header! And that was not far away for the Colombian.
Yeah, great cross from Leo Gonzalez. I don't know why Chicago just backed off there. Gargan needs to get tight and stop that cross in the box. Fredy finds a little bit of space at the top of the 6, and his glancing header just goes over the bar. Very close to Fredy Montero getting off the mark this season.
Just goes to show you don't need more than one player in the box if the quality of the delivery is that good. The wind, I can tell you, is really having an effect. That's a very good ball by Alonso to Eddie Johnson. Where's the support now? Behind him is Estrada. 3 in the box, piling in there. Estrada with the cross. Oh, it's in there from David Estrada. Somehow, anyhow, Estrada bags his 5th MLS goal in 6 matches this season. Delirium for the travelling band of Sounders supporters. Estrada says, I'll take it. The Sounders lead at Toyota Park.
But fantastic run from Eddie Johnson. Great pass into the box. Ani Baba decides not to go with them. As you can say, Estrada really just crossing the ball to the far post. Looks like it goes off Friedrich and ends up right into the back of the net. Estrada almost feels embarrassed to celebrate, but in the end, it's 1-0 to the Sounders. They'll take the lead.
Well, you can see from the celebration, I don't think even he could quite believe it. Now Leo Gonzalez. Montero seemed to be caught by Friedrich, but decent position for Eddie Johnson to continue for Seattle. Holds off Grazzini. Now Birch in space. Montero and Johnson in the box if he can find one, and a Montero! Eddie Johnson off the post! The ball held up deliciously for him. And Eddie Johnson within a whisker of opening his Seattle Sounders account. Well, let's go back. We haven't had a chance to see Eddie Johnson nearly giving the Sounders a second goal.
Yeah, great little cross from Birch. Excellent play from Eddie Johnson off of the original. I don't know if it was a shoulder or a head from Montero, and how Eddie Johnson doesn't get that ball to go in off the post.
Fredy Montero in front of the 4-man wall. Will test the keeper! It's surely in! It is now from Eddie Johnson. He does have his first Seattle Sounders goal. Could that be the game clincher in Chicago? And could it be A very, very happy 100th MLS game for Seattle.
I think Eddie got booted for his troubles, but good ball in. Sean Johnson kind of all over the place. Looks like Hurtado almost scores himself, doesn't make the contact on it, but hits it to Eddie Johnson to tap in. And there he is in the right spot, and then Sean Johnson comes in and looks like he just rakes Eddie Johnson's foot.
Maybe not this time, but time being chewed off the clock. 6 minutes plus change at Toyota Park. And now a long and very ambitious effort comes smashing in from Marco Papa. Well, that would have been spectacular. Audacity in the extreme from Pardo here.
Yeah,
Papa, sorry.
But yeah, Papa sees Sperning off his line a little bit, has the wind advantage, and decides just to let rip from inside his own half. But Sean Johnson makes the save.
Sperning can't deal with that, and it is in. The wind has taken it through, and Chicago do have a late goal through Marco Papa. We talked about the conditions. It slammed right in off the angle. And now it might be a nervy final few minutes for Seattle.
Well, we've seen both keepers have trouble with the wind. You know, Michael comes charging in, misreads it, and the ball just goes in off of him. Unfortunate situation for Michael Sperning. But now it's up to the Sounders to be able to see this game out with a couple minutes left, plus injury time, because it would be a shame to let this 2-goal lead go.
As Ochoa whacks it away and talks to the referee, who again checks his watch. We're into 6th minute now of added time. Might be a chance for Eddie Barber. Straight at Michael Sperning, the most grateful man inside Toyota Park.
Yeah, and I think the Sounders very fortunate to have that ball fall to the center back in that situation and not one of the strikers.
Well, 6 minutes of added time. Surely this is enough.
Well, you saw Michael Kennedy actually stop his watch when that whole Eddie Johnson situation.
And we have the final whistle. Sounders win by 2-1. It is a big victory. It's being marred at the end by a late challenge by a Chicago player.
Yeah, Ani Baba came in late on Leo Gonzalez.